Yeah, don't know right now. Yeah, we were comfortable, 2-0. The game's over, really. They hadn't really threatened a goal or looked like scoring. Should see the game out, and for two crazy moments where we don't defend in the penalty area or stop the ball coming into the box well enough, which we'd done all game up until that point really well, and that's what's cost us 3 points.
It looked for, 95, 96 minutes that you just breezed it, really.
I thought, obviously, look, wasn't really like what you call a proper football game today. It was a bit of a war of attrition, and you're relying on moments, and we had two really good moments. The first goal, and Boyce's through ball for Jamesy, and Penner's cross for Jamesy again. Two moments of quality that's put us in front. That was the difference between the two teams at that moment in time. And we should go on and see the game out. We should win the game. We should have 3 points, and we haven't because of our inability, to defend the penalty area for 90, whatever it was, minutes, 80 minutes, whatever it was.
There was obviously a penalty decision overturned. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, my reaction probably sums that one up. He gives a foul. There's contact. The initial contact might be outside the box. It carries on into the box. That's quite clear. He's clearly in the box, and he gives a foul. Why he's then called to review that, I don't know, because it's a factual decision. He gives the foul because he looks at the screen and then gives the free kick. But if the contact, even if it starts outside, if it carries on into the box, which it quite clearly does, that means it's a penalty. I thought we'd cleared that up after the cup final recently. Obviously, we haven't.
Was the late change for Halkin to come off for Forest? Was that to see out situations like that?
Yeah.
Did this have a negative impact rather than the positive impact?
No, because Halk's headed. I think he headed I think it was 2 or 3 from crosses that he headed out, and we don't push up the pitch for the second goal well enough. That ball should just go through to Craigie, and we don't push up quick enough, and we don't get pressure on the ball, which we've done really well up until that point. So again, the extra time comes from the VAR fiasco. There's 8 minutes of extra time, which there shouldn't be, but that's not to say that we should still see the game out, because we should, obviously.
What's the feeling with that, and just everything that's gone on over the last couple of weeks with the results and the performances, to then be so close to a big win and a good performance?
No, look, for 96 minutes it was a good performance. We played well here today in difficult conditions. It wasn't an easy game to play in for both teams. So you have to be very careful of how you judge that game, because 2 crazy minutes and 2 moments can obviously cloud your thoughts and judgment and assessment of that game. We're in that period where moments are going against us, and we just have to make sure that we keep striving and working to do better, stick together, and keep producing the same energy and commitment. It wasn't, again, the players give their all today. The mentality was good right up until the death, and I think we're all taught as kids, aren't we, to play to the final whistle, and we've not done that.
What was the issue with Lawrence Shankland today?
He had an issue with his calf, so he trained yesterday, wanted to obviously play in the game. He travelled with us, but he wasn't 100% yesterday and didn't feel any better today, so it's not a risk we could take.
But you expect to be okay for the next match?
Well, we'll hope so. We'll see how we'll see how it responds to treatment in the next 48 hours. I say he trained yesterday, but wasn't 100%. Didn't feel any better today. So with the games coming up and the situation, at the top end of the pitch, it wasn't right to risk him.
The transfer window opens on before the Motherwell game. Are you hoping to get business done before the Motherwell game, or certainly early on in the window? It
would help, yeah. Obviously, when the window opens, you, as a coach, you want players in as quickly as possible to not at the end of January, as ASAP, so you can have immediate impact. So We'll see what happens in the next 48 hours. We're working extremely hard with the club to try and reinforce the squad in certain areas of the pitch, because I think that would be obvious where we're what we're aiming to do, and hopefully we can get some business done early.